this is not where I want to be. This is Sonic, and I want to be out in the mountains, riding the BarrrapMan, and the fall colors are coming. But I can't get him to idle. I can't get him to run. I don't know what's up with him. He was running just fine, then he acted like he was out of fuel. So I pulled over, and now he won't start, and I can't get him to keep going. I just killed the battery. So it's like, ah! I need a kickstart. Any ideas, fellas? I added this RPM gauge that I got, and I got as a gift. And that, all it does is it wraps around underneath the on the spark plug wire. I can't imagine that would be affecting it. It's really weird. Sprocket looks great though. Wish I had a chance. I'm only about a mile away from my house. Beauty of the dual sport though. I'd rather know something's wrong now than when I get out on the trail. If I'd have trailered it somewhere, I'd have been stuck up in the mountains about a mile away from the truck. Alright guys, welcome to Riding with BarrrapMan's. As you can see from my Sonic video, the BarrrapMan is having a little trouble. Look at that pretty river, woo! Rolling along the river. But the BarrrapMan's having trouble, so I've got a backup though. It's my little 125, and you all know him as the stepchild, but I think his new name is the Lazarus Machine. He is the Lazarus Machine because he just won't die. Well, you gotta help me out with the BarrrapMan though, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. I changed the sprockets yesterday, thanks to a good friend, long distance friend that I've ridden with before. He found a guy that he works with had some Suzukis, and I guess he didn't have much of them anymore, but he had all these extra parts, and so he talked him into giving him those parts and letting me have them. So I was super excited. He mailed them to me, and I stuck them on the BarrrapMan yesterday and charged up that battery and was ready to ride. But oh, for shame, for sadness, didn't happen. When I started going, okay, so I put on this RPM gauge thing, and the RPM wraps around the sprocket. I mean, not the sprocket, I thought I've been talking about sprockets. The RPM reader, it's a little digital reader thing. Oh, and the RPM thing wraps around the spark plug wire. And that's the only thing that I did to BarrrapMan. And, everything was good. I was about a mile away from my house, and he acted like he was out of fuel. And that wasn't the case. Check that out! We're going to go up here. And so when I pulled over, and he just didn't want to idle. He didn't want to go. And I was right near a gas station, and so I checked him out. And said he didn't want to start. So I pushed start, kick started, got him going, and woo! I hope I don't die. Look at this swinging bridge. This is awesome. Boingy, 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 boingy. But so anyway, I killed the battery again, trying to get him started, and so my wife had to come get me in the truck, and I gave him a ride home. Boy, this is a really swingy bridge. Bouncy, bouncy. Woo, it's October. First part of October. Check out that water. Don't jump, it's not that deep. Don't fall. So, help me out with BarrrapMan. Help me get him going again. Look at this, pretty place, pretty place. This obviously has been here for a while. got some age on these pieces of wood and on this cable. Boy, it really is bouncy though. Look at that. Swing, swing, bounce, bounce. Woohoo! If I was really brave, I'd take the stepchild across it. But I don't know what's on the other side. I don't know if he could get up there, so we'll just keep going this way and be safe, yes? Oh, it's good to be out again, fellas and females that might be watching. At least I got two wheels. It's ugly, it's old, and it's weak, but I can ride. And I wanted to head out and see what this, show you some fall colors. It's not peak season yet. You have to watch Sova and them to see the real peak colors. They're a little farther north than I am. But we're starting to get some reds. Not too much, but pretty nice. I haven't fixed the exhaust yet, as you can tell, because he's all howdy. Also watch Dogman Rides 1. He's got some nice colors up in, of course he's in Canada, so he's got a lot more colors. I'm kind of getting some browns, which aren't that pretty. But it's good to be out. It's good to be a part of the vlogging community. You guys are awesome. There's the kudzu. That stuff's crazy. Ooh, let's see. Well, I gotta tell you about my volleyball team. I had a little vlog about them, yeah, kind of an introduction. But my varsity girls, they ended up having a 7-7 season, which isn't very good. Ooh, look at them big sheepdogs. But being 7-7 in our conference, a lot of the teams were very equally matched, and so we had one team that pretty much dominated. They were huge. Their shortest girl was like as tall as me. And they dominated. And we split with them the first time we played them, which means, you know, it's best of 3, and my girl split with them. Feel it out. Love that. And then there was another team that we ended up playing, and like I said, we were 7-7, but that was good enough for 3rd place. So 3rd out of 14 is not too bad, not too shabby. But I was proud of them. They were a great team. I had a lot of fun with them. There weren't a lot of individual shining stars, but as a team, you know, that was my theme this year. We gotta play together. We gotta stick together. Play as a team. Build on each other's strengths. And they did that for the most part. Oh, we're back on the pavement. How funny. Oh, there's a nice yellow tree. Oh, pretty cabin. Very nice. Oh, there's an old church. But so 7-7, not too bad. Not unhappy with that team that I had there. Let's go this way. And oh, it's another dead end. Another dead end. I guess we're gonna roll. Gonna turn around. Keeping it tight. Don't put your feet down. Don't put your feet down. That's the challenge when you're doing a little U-turn. Yeehaw! Especially on this light bike, it's easy. Poppity pop 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 pop. It's just not as colorful as I thought it was going to be. We got some leaves dropping, but they're not pretty. They're just brown and falling down. That's kind of dull. Alright, so we're going to turn this one off. I have been recording, have I not? Okay. 11 minutes. Okay, we're turning you off now.